Today I'm going to show you the tool that's gonna completely rewire your approach how you see the markets. This tool is gonna put an NOS on any of the strategy you are using right now, and it is gonna make your trading strategy next level. This is like a blueprint of market. You can use this on any strategy you have. Look, I'm not here to promise you that this tool or this indicator will make you profitable. I'm not here to give you any indicator that's gonna make you profitable. Nobody can do that. Only you can do that. Only you can make yourself profitable. My job here with this channel is to provide you with content and knowledge and tools that can give you an edge. You figure out your edge by your own self and you become profitable on your own. This reminds me of a quote by Warren Buffett that I don't need your opinions, I just need facts. I will form my opinions by myself. So let's dive into what I'm talking about and how this is gonna change your trading journey and trading strategy. But before we move on, this is the disclaimer. If you can't sit for 10 minutes, just 10 minutes to learn about something that's gonna change your skill, that's gonna improve your skill, which is gonna stay with you for the rest of your life. If you can't sit for 10 minutes straight and consume, this video is not for you. But if you are someone who can invest time into something that's gonna stay with you for entire life, this video is for you, and I promise you after watching this video you will completely change how you see the markets. So the tool I'm talking about is called volume profile. Now what is volume profile? Let me show you. In normal volume you see the volume based on time. Like for example, this is a 1 minute chart. This is the candle. Okay, in this candle we can say this is the amount of volume that has been traded. But what volume profile does is that it shows you exactly at which price points the volume has been traded. So the normal volume is completely shit. The real insights you get is from the price the volume has traded on. For example, if you look at this leg, I take it from here to here. Okay, you can see at which exact price points the volume has been traded. You see at this area there is not a lot of volume has been traded, but this area you can see there is a lot of volume traded, which shows you that at which price the market participants were more willing to buy or sell. Now why this is important and why this is completely different from normal Fibonacci. For example, look at this leg. Now if I draw a Fibonacci over here, normally what Fibonacci does is it shows you price levels from where you can trade on. But the problem with Fibonacci is that it is still very hypothetical situation because it does not contain any data. Fibonacci is like you're talking in the air, because if you will see, if I remove this volume profile, normally people suggest, and this is the golden zone, that Fibonacci, this is our golden zone, right? So this is very speculative, and this is not backed with any data. At the same time, if I take the volume profile, I can literally see which is the zone where the most volume has been traded. Now if for example people tell you that you can buy from 0.5 level, which is this one, okay, now look at the volume which has been traded at this level. So this does not contain any data. So I would suggest you to replace Fibonacci. Just stop using Fibonacci and start using volume profile, and I will show you exactly how it's gonna perform, how we can use it, and how you can implement this in your trading strategy. Let's just remove for a sec. Okay, I will show you now how the volume profile is constructed and what is the main thing you need to watch for. Okay, let's take this 5-minute chart on Euro USD. Okay, this was the trade I took based on volume profile, but that's for another video. For example, if you wanna see this leg, let's just draw a volume profile. Let's just turn the session down. Okay, now if I look at this leg, okay, this low to high, okay, you can clearly see at which price points the volume has been traded most, or at which price point new positions has been made. Now you see in this, now what is this is volume profile delta. I will show you what exactly volume profile delta is and what is normal volume profile. First you need to go into trading view. Okay, go to indicator and search volume profile. Okay, you need to use this fixed range volume profile. There are other volume profiles too, like session volume profile, periodic volume profile. I'll show you later on new later videos how to use those volume profiles, but for now we are gonna just use this fixed range volume profile. And subscribe to the channel, because there's gonna be a lot of videos which is gonna be real market knowledge, real market database knowledge, not just some the content currently available on YouTube. I'm not a big fan of, because it is a lot of hyped content, and I'm not here for that. I'm here to provide you real value and real knowledge, which will really give you an edge into the markets. Okay, you get this fixed volume profile, you put it over here. Now let me just change it to delta to total volume. Okay, now in this leg you can see from here to here, you can see this time based volume traded. Okay, but this does not give you any specific data. This is not any of the help, while volume profile gives you exact price points at which the volume has been traded. Now you see this yellow bars over here, a lot of volume has been traded. Over here a lot of volume has been traded, but here there is not much volume, but here there is a lot of volume. Now this green, black and red lines, what it shows is that this is called value area high, this is called POC, and this is called value area low. Like POC is the point where in this volume profile the most volume was traded at this price point. So it shows that at this price point there was a lot of interest in buying or selling. Okay, so POC is very important points to look for. Value area high and value area low. Now in this I have changed my setting of value area high to 30. Normally it stays to 70. Okay, which is this. So what is this POC, value area high and value area low? So it tells you that in this range 70% of the volume was traded in this range, while this was less volume. In this range there was the most volume which was traded. But what you need to do is, and what I have figured through hours and hours of backtesting, that instead of 70 we just need the most 30% volume which was traded in our zone, and which is gonna give you a very nice and sweet spot to analyze the market. Now let's just jump to the actual use of this tool and how you can use it. I just want to give you what's necessary. Okay, what's important. So okay, let's go to the back testing now. Instead of 5 minutes, this can be used on any time frame. Okay, but what I like to use is 1 minute time frame to use my volume profile. For example, this area. Okay, look at this low to high zone. Okay, you draw this volume profile to this zone. Okay, now what you can see here is that look at this cluster of the volume. Okay, and after price has made a high, it has came down here to this volume. Okay, now this is volume delta. First of all, let me tell you what is volume delta and what is total volume. So if you convert it to total volume, this is it, this is the total volume. But what is volume delta? So volume data exactly tells you who is in actual control and who is winning the battle inside the candle or inside the range. Our like volume delta really shows you our buyers are getting absorbed or our sellers are getting run over, or is this breakout legit or not, or is this a hidden strength or weakness. So that's what volume delta exactly shows you. Volume delta shows you that at which price point was the buyer more powerful or was the seller more powerful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now if we jump down to back testing our data, okay, look at this volume profile range. Okay, from this low to this high. Okay, now you might have a question that why haven't I drawn to this level? What is the reason? Now let me tell you the reason. Okay, we saw pretty good buying momentum from this area, and then we went down to this and this high. After we have made this high, we saw another price auction. Okay, which is a completely new price auction. So this is one price auction and this is another price auction. So what you need to do is, most of the time you just need very clear price auction to figure out your zones of entries. Okay, normally you can take from this zone to, okay, like this, but that you will master by practicing. In this video I'm gonna keep you very simple for you so that you understand this concept and go on yourself and backtest all of this thing, and you will really I'm gonna use this ICT thing right now, that don't take my word for it, go on your charts and check it. Look at this price leg. Okay, this low to this high, okay, this is the maximum high before we saw some resistance. So this is the level. Now you see, this is the volume data. I personally like to use volume delta instead of total volume. So over the period of time, once you're gonna backtest this, you're gonna refine this, and then you will exactly know what exactly needs to be done while you use volume profile. Okay, for example, if you look at this leg, okay, this low to high, okay, look at this. Okay, price has came down, okay, into this POC and reversed. Okay, if you look at this leg, for some reason my tool is not aligned. Okay, see, okay, look at this low to high. All right, look at this value area POC, price has come down here. You can see a lot of volume has been traded over here, and then price has reversed. Okay, if you look at this low to high, okay, look at this, a lot of volume has been traded over here, prices came over here, rejected, and then continue. Okay, now this, okay, okay, look at this, prices come over here very sweetly, okay, and then post. Okay, now we have shipped, we can tell it change instead of delivery, or you can call whatever you want to call, change of character, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, look at this volume profile. Okay, what has happened over here? Okay, we saw this base to high, okay, and then consolidated, and then we came to this POC. Look at this, in this zone, okay, and then we given up move. Okay, really nice. All right, again this, okay, sometimes it does not come back, but that's completely fine, because if the market is very one-sided, then volume profile won't be working, or any of the tools. If market is in really good direction, sometimes it does not work. Okay, look at this low to high. Okay, we have seen this low. One thing you will notice over here, which is you will understand as soon as you're gonna start backtesting this. Look at this zone. Okay, the POC is here, but price reversed from this zone. Why? Because you see a lot of volume has been traded over here too, though sometimes this fails, and that's completely fine. Okay, now this low to high, okay, this thing you will understand how to refine this. Okay, for example this, okay, prices came over here into this zone and then reversed. Okay, but maybe you will take only this one, and then it's completely fine if price doesn't come to this zone. But as soon as you are gonna start backtesting, which I have already done hours and hours of backtesting, I exactly know how to refine this, and you will also understand how to do that. Okay, this would have been failed, and that's completely fine. Okay, this would have also been failed. Okay, now again look at this volume profile. Okay, where is our volume profile? Okay, this, sorry, this, okay, this low. Okay, you see this is POC, but look at this cluster of volume, and then price has just came over here, tapped and rejected. Okay, look at this volume profile. Okay, prices came over here, rejected. Okay, if we see this volume profile, okay, lot of volume has been done over here, but I won't go into detail that why this did not came over here and it's over here. This is for the later part, but for now, just to give you overall concept, here's how we are gonna go. For example, my volume profile tool is for some reason acting weird. Okay, this for some reason it is acting weirdly. Okay, let's come down to this. Okay, let's check this sell to high, sell to low, high to low. Okay, look at this. Okay, this is a POC, but price has come into this volume cluster and got down. But after you will start backtesting, you're gonna see it for yourself how it's gonna work. Look at this, clean rejection. Okay, now new one we take from here. Okay, look at this, clean rejection. Okay, one from here, look at this, clean rejection. Okay, for some reason it is acting weird, but yeah. Okay, clean. Look at the the clarity, and this is a stuff. Okay, look, price has come over here, down, rejection. Okay, new profile. Okay, look at this, prices came over, rejection. Okay, we take some more examples and then we put an end to this video. Okay, now there has been a lot of consolidation over here, so you might get fooled that okay, why this zone is over here but price is rejected from here. But the reason is that we need to find clean moves. This is a lot of consolidation, so of course volume profile tool is also gonna be bit tricked, but we need to refine that after you have done the back test, and that you will understand once you do a lot of back testing, which I have done. Okay, so this is pretty much it. If you got value from this video, consider subscribing to the channel. There is gonna be lot of content which is gonna be no BS, no fluff. On this channel you will never find BS or fluff content or hype content. It will always be about genuine market knowledge which you can utilize and use it to improve your skills. So do subscribe on my channel. Also follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of content on Instagram, so you will find all of the links in the description. See you in the next video.